everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. It's been a while since I filmed or uploaded a video here on this channel. I took a little bit of a break from YouTube. I wanted to, before I go ahead and start filming new videos and new content for you guys, I wanted to go ahead and just review our financial goals for or from 2021. As I was going through and kind of writing out my financial goals for 2022, I completely forgot that I put this in the back of my passion planner. So if you guys watched my 2021 financial goals, it was right behind me on the corkboard, but I completely forgot that I put it in here as well. So I want to go ahead and go through and kind of make notes and stuff on all the goals that we kind of set out to do, and kind of put maybe a check mark or check to see whether or not we actually fulfilled all of these goals. Let's go ahead and start off on this side. I have a total of 8 goals. I'm just going to go ahead and go through them one by one and then just make notes along the way. So as we were setting up our 2021 financial goals, our top priority at the time was to be debt free. And I knew I wanted to be debt free in 2021, but I decided to bump that up to July 2021 because of so many financial blessings that we received, my husband's overtime pay, the other round of stimulus payments. We were able to be debt-free by March 2021. So I'm going to put debt-free March 2021, which was a lot sooner than expected. And the action steps that I wrote down on here is to make sure that I budget prep, make extra debt payment a priority and pay first, used debt payoff tracker to track our progress. So we did all of that. And again, my goal at the beginning of the year was to be debt free and throw all of our extra funds into debt. And then the second goal that I had was to officially launch my budget coaching business in April 2021. I think I ended up posting in February to the world, or I think in January, that I was looking for clients. So I actually did this ahead of time. So I want to say completed in January, because I remember applying and getting my LLC business certification in January, and I already started coaching in February. So I'm going to put coached first client in February, which was sooner than I had anticipated. And I did take a course. I started taking a course in December 2020. It's called Financial Coach Academy. So I completed that program, I believe, by the end of January, or I think I was still taking it in February and March. It's just the coaching part of it, I was able to kind of get a jump start on. And then, what else did I put on my action list? I put complete FCA action list, make it a game changer goal, and then read and learn about business, taxes, and laws, which I'm still getting to know. It's a whole new world for me, being a solopreneur and learning about all the taxes and all the things involved in running a business. So that's still a work in progress. It will probably be a goal for me, my business goal for me in 2022. So goal number 2, launch budget coaching business. Yes, I completed that. And then goal number 3 was to max out Roth IRA contribution, which is $6,000. And this is for my husband. We didn't do auto transfers. I just did our usual biweekly budget transfers. That's usually when we transfer into our savings or make any of those money moves. We did open the account in July. It took us a while. I feel like I was doing too much research on it, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and finally open it up. We decided to open up with Fidelity, which is where our 401ks are. Thanks to my husband's overtime, we were able to max out in December, which I don't know if you guys are aware. You actually have until tax time, which is April 15th, to complete maxing out your Roth IRA. Increase emergency fund to 75. Yes, we did do that. However, we dipped into, so in August, I think that went down, it went down to like about 4K, because we did use part of that money to fund my son's dental surgery. So yeah, we are going to be working on building this back up and actually increasing it for 2022. So this one, we did go down. We did save it, but we did have to use it. And the action plan for this was to put in $208 monthly, use a savings tracker, and then make sure to always budget prep so that I make sure to allocate the savings into emergency fund, which we will continue to do in 2022. And then for number 5, I wanted to increase my income to $6,000 by December, which did not happen. I was going to track my income, but honestly, I was feeling kind of defeated in the beginning because I wasn't making as much money as I thought I would be. And I learned to be okay with it, to kind of go at a slow pace. It did start to pick up for me towards the end of the year. But I'm going to be have a pretty big business goal. So my goal is to start paying myself this year, which I haven't paid out myself in 2021 for my business because I was using the income I was earning to cover my business expenses. So, and to kind of build up my emergency fund and stuff. So yeah, I did not increase my income to $6,000, but I do have a pretty hefty business goal in 2022. Hopefully I'll be able to pay myself out consistently in 2022 so that I can help out my family with all the financial goals that we have, because we have pretty big ones in 2022. So for goal number 6 was to save for future expenses. So this is basically our sinking funds. And at the time, we had medical and dental, Christmas, travel, vehicle, school, fun and events, clothes, my husband and myself. We don't have a clothing one anymore. And the school one is just now kids. And the medical and dental, we're not doing that anymore. We actually changed it to be specifically for my younger son's oral surgery, which is now going to be turned into a different sinking fund, which I'll get into in my 2022 financial goal setup. But everything else on here, we were able to fund and use along the way. And then our action step for this was to make sure we budget prep on Fudget, which I no longer use. I actually do it on our Google spreadsheet. I decided to create a yearly overview so that I can plan a little bit better for the year, list our goals and due dates, opening up savings accounts for easy transfers, which we did. So we opened a CAP 360 checking and savings. So all of our sinking funds are online. I don't do cash envelopes. I keep them all in our savings accounts online, and then use charts to track our progress. So yeah, if you guys are interested to see how we transfer our savings or how we use Capital One 360, I believe I have a couple videos up already about that. So I'll make sure to link it up here so you guys can check that out. And then as for goal number 7, increase our credit scores to 800. I believe I was able to get mine up to 800 once, but then after that, it would stay pretty steady at the excellent bracket. I don't remember exactly how much that is. I think it was like at 780 to like 790. But it kind of fluctuates because we do use our credit cards. We just pay it off in the end of the month. So what ends up happening is that our points will go down a little bit, but then the next time we check our scores, it went up by a lot. So it's kind of fluctuating because we are using it to purchase big expenses, and then we pay it off at the end of the month. So that was goal number 7, increase our credit scores to 800. Honestly, I'm okay with being just in the excellent bracket. And the reason for that is so that when we apply for a mortgage loan, we want to try to make sure we get the best interest rate possible. And from what I've been researching so far, that the better your credit scores are, the better the interest rates you get. So, and then for goal number 8, to increase financial literacy. And the action plan for this was to read more personal finance books, read books, articles related to investing, which I have, and then read about home buying in California, which has been a struggle because houses here are just expensive. So I kind of gave up on learning about the home buying process. But everything else, I still continue to learn about personal finance, especially in investing. And a couple of the books that I read, I'm going to put it on here. I read It's Not About the Money, The Wealthy Gardener. Oh my God, my writing is so messy. The Psychology of Money. That one was a really good one. That one is actually an Audible, an audiobook, Psychology of Money. I am going to be purchasing a physical copy of The Psychology of Money because I love it so much and I want to add it to my library. And then I also read The Simple Path to Wealth. I think it was my second read. That one's a really great book if you are wanting to get started with investing or want to learn more about it. I think the author does a great job at explaining it, to where, a newbie person like me can understand it. And I also read Get Good with Money by the Budgetnista. If you guys follow her on Instagram, she's amazing. Get Good with Money. So I read 5 books. I also started following more financial content creators on Instagram, especially the ones that post a lot about investing, just so I can just increase my knowledge and learn from fellow personal finance nerds. Anyway, so yeah, those are all the books that I read, and basically these are all of our goals from 2021. I'm pretty happy with all of our wins, especially with being debt free. Let me know in the comments down below what financial wins you guys are proud of from 2021 and what you are looking forward to crushing in 2022. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, especially for watching till the end, and I will talk to you in my next video. Have a good one, guys.